Well, news time then.
Oh, okay. I've heard of news.
Yes. Netflix begins testing mobile games with 2 Stranger Things titles.
Yes. So, yeah. Apparently in the Netflix app in Poland.
Only in Poland.
Only in Poland. You can play Stranger Things 3, like RPG game tie-in thing they made for Stranger Things.
Yes.
And another Stranger Things game.
Stranger Things 1984.
Which I'd never heard of either.
Yeah, no, me neither.
You can play them now if you live in Poland. They always choose smaller locations to do these tests in, just easier than just unleashing on America and having 100 million people try to do it all at once.
Yeah.
That's part of the Netflix subscription there. You don't have to pay any extra.
You do not.
Yeah, it's interesting to see what's happening with this. I do think that there's going to be, I don't know. There's going to be I think there's going to be an additional fee for gaming on Netflix.
They keep saying there's not going to be.
Yeah, they say it's not going to launch with an additional fee, but that can change at any time.
So 1984, Stranger Things looks like it's glorious pixel art.
Yeah. Well, Stranger Things 3 was like that too. But that's like an RPG. I just don't know what Stranger Things 1984, what kind of game it is.
It looks like it's a overhead action puzzle. It almost has RPG, looks like RPG, but
it's going to be like Candy Crush? No.
No. What could I compare this game to? Brainlord?
Brainlord? Like the Super Nintendo game?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Can you say a game someone might actually know what you're talking about?
No, because that's the only game that's coming to mind right now.
Like Solstice?
I don't know.
You'd think Stranger Things would really hit for me, but I didn't really like it too much. I think it's kind of what happened with me when I watched Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, where everyone was raving about Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. And I was like, okay, I'll watch it. And then I watched it. I'm like, this is just a fucking kung fu movie, man. And I watch these all the time. So Stranger Things, it was kind of like, this is just an 80s horror show that I watch all the fucking time.
Yeah, it's not mind-blowing.
No.
I mean, it's good.
I think it's just that, like I said, normal people, i.e. not me, who would be like, oh yeah, I remember I watched a Nightmare on Elm Street movie in the 80s and they had the funky fashions.
Yeah.
Would be like, oh yeah, this is like a retro throwback. Whereas like I would watch those every week. So it was just like, I don't care. Like I've seen this already.
Yeah.
And it was exactly the same thing with Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, when I was like, this was a kung fu movie. I watch these all the time. So I think it was basically the same thing where the hype was just too high for me, basically.
Probably, yeah.
I should go back to it, I guess.
Stranger Things? Only season 1, though.
Only season 1?
Season 2 is okay. Season 3, I'm like, no.
Yeah. That's usually the way the shows go, though, is they spend like 5 years trying to get their show made. And they spend 5 years working on the script and getting everything going, and it's all keyed away nicely. And then it's like, oh, the show's a hit. Well, you need to do the next season in 6 months, so get writing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's usually what happens.
Yeah, the whole pacing and everything on the other 2 seasons is like,
Yeah.
Season 1, great. Recommend watch.
I watched like 4 episodes or something, and I just was like, okay, this is fine. I don't know. It also, I kind of, hey, remember this from the 80s? You remember Alf? You remember this other thing? So it gets a little, though the intro at the beginning is hilarious when they're fighting the Gorgon in the D&D game.
Yeah.
I was cracking up with that part.
I tweeted Burger King recently. I was like, hey, when are you going to bring back the Alf meal and the sliders?
Oh, yeah, the Elf meal.
Yeah.
Never, probably.
Probably not.
Yeah. I wouldn't expect that anytime soon.
They should bring back the sliders, though. Those things were great.
I do not remember them.
Yeah, it's all right.
I can imagine them. So I'm wondering, when is Canada going to get this Netflix game streaming?
I don't know. We are small enough.
Yeah, I mean, that's usually the way it goes.
Yeah.
They usually do it in Canada before America, so hopefully soon.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see
what
it
it's all
goes.
about.
I'll check it out. I mean, if it's part of my subscription.
Yeah.
But it's, again, not like I ever use Netflix when I'm out either.
No?
No. I just listen to a podcast or whatever. Not watching like, I don't know, something on Netflix.
I am, but
Not me.
I'm in a hotel all the time.
No,
So.
yeah, that's a little
Yeah.
different. I mean, I watch Netflix at home,
Yeah,
but like not on my phone.
not when you're out and about.
Not really.
No, I wouldn't either. when I'm out and
Generally
about.
not.
If yeah, not even if I was on the tube. You know,
like the tube, like the train.
the London Underground.
Wow, were you planning to go to the London Underground?
Well, that's the only thing I can think of, which would that kind of a commute. And I mean, I don't take the bus anywhere. I guess if I was on the bus and I was like having a huge bus trip, taking the E-bus down to like Vancouver or something.
I mean, I've
Then
done that
maybe.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I'm sitting down for a time, but like if I'm just like, what am I walking around town and I'll just watch an episode of Stranger Things as I walk.
Yeah, how do people do that?
I mean,
I see people do that a little bit.
They do that. I mean, I guess is it any different from when I would like read a book when I was walking?
I guess
I remember like walking to and home from school, like reading a novel.
not.
So, is that any different?
No, I guess not.
I don't see anybody doing that anymore. I used to see people reading when they would be walking.
Yeah, now they're on their phones all the time reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, or getting a book read to them by their like, I don't know, Audible subscription. So, whatever.
Yeah.